time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of gum.
What'd you say, punk? He punk. Hey. Everybody, man, I hope you're doing all right. I'm doing fabulous. Still sober. I just got myself cleaned up and just put on my new, fresh Bacillus Rolos t-shirt. He go check out his store. St. Lucky.
There are all these guys out there who are doing cyberpunk artwork with video game artwork.
Over and out. Oh, great crowd here, man. Ditto means I love you guys. So ditto.
So all of these people out there, these video game devs, know how to program video games. I can't just see. I wish they can't be animated, whatever. Alright, so what?
Oh, I'm grateful to be alive. Oh, yes, I'm so grateful to be alive. Gratitude is the attitude. Enjoying my day. No matter what they say, I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to be alive. And I'm not gonna put and spit no negative jobs. I'm so grateful to be alive. Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna spit no more negative jobs. I'm very grateful to be alive, and I don't wanna spit no negative jobs. I'm very grateful to be alive. Might have to catch you on the flip side, I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Living for today, no matter what the hell they say. Hello, everybody. Oh, the unboxing video. Well, I noticed yesterday, I don't know where it was at when you started. Is that what you've been doing? Have you just been playing it on some device or something, like looping it? I remember noticing this morning or something, the views of the unboxing video, and I was kind of surprised. So I hadn't even thought about what we were talking about yesterday, about putting loop on the. I'm still unsure if I even understood what you are doing exactly. I'm assuming you're meaning you're picking out a video and just playing it over and over and over is what I'm assuming. If you're looping it somewhere and it's playing somewhere, even if you're not right there in front of it the whole time. So anyway, CJ, if I'm going to turn to the little drum set for a second. Okay. Well, I didn't know. I just know that I did notice that it had some views on it. I think before you started looping it, though, there was an there was a handful of views on it. Uh, anyway, so whoa, hey, hey, ho, ho, I hope everybody's doing okay today. I hope you can understand what the fuck I say. Oh, so I'm not like all. I feel pretty good though. Well, you know, any little boost does help, don't it? And I don't expect any of these Wednesday shows to be exactly like the very first one, the unplanned one that I did, 3 weeks ago. You know, 3 weeks ago, I did a show. Well, no, was it 3 weeks ago or was it 4 weeks ago? I did one Wednesday, skipped one Wednesday, did one last week, and now we're doing one this week. So that's been 4 weeks ago on a Wednesday, and you were here. I just randomly went live on a Wednesday afternoon, which I normally don't do. And we ended up having Rev Self-Destruct join me on panel, and numerous people show up in and out of the chat. You know, even Matt from the Off Topic show showed up, which is phenomenal. And several people that I know from him by being in his chats when he's streaming. That's how I've gotten to know a lot of the newer people that have been following me lately. Was through Matt from the Off Topic show. Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? Would I have anyone to say it to? Where am I going? I'm fucking it up. I ain't played that little thing in a while. I don't know if you can even hear me when I'm trying to. Normally, if I had my phone, if I was doing it through my phone, I'd have my phone up closer to my mouth, but where am I going in life? What am I gonna see? Where am I going in life? What am I gonna? God damn, Grey Cloud. Where am I going? Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? Would I have anyone to say it to? Where am I going in life? Shit. Somehow I'm forgetting that a little bit. Yeah, I'm just meaning the very first one that I did, of course, I didn't even title it The Rill Hump Day until after, we had already done the show and done a stream. And that's the day that Reverend Self-Destruct went ahead and set something else up on his channel. And then Haley, who was in our chat, she ended up showing up over there. And then she jumped on the panel over there on Rev Self-Destruct's channel. We had Dr. Ben's Comics showed up. I don't know if anybody else showed up that day, but we streamed for a few hours here on this channel. Then we moved it over to the Self-Destruct's channel and continued on for a few hours. So, by the way, also, I don't know if Haley will be here today or not. I know she was here on the very first Wednesday that we did this, and it went off real well. And that was the whole reason of You know, it went off so well that I said, well, hell, maybe this is a pocket of time in a specific day that maybe I can commit to or try to commit to. And, you know, maybe some people will start going, hey, yo, Gray Cloud's there on Wednesday afternoons on that Real Hump Day. And, you know, that's the hopes anyway. You know, it's not like you get you know, it ain't all going to be golden. Even if you had a large audience, like let's say I had a lot more subscribers than I do. You know, like we were talking about that yesterday. Lots of subscribers don't always equal views. Go figure. You know, you would think it would. You would think, you know, the bigger the subscriber count, that would mean you're probably going to get. But, you know, there's a lot of channels that I subscribe to that I don't even really pay attention to anymore, or that don't even pop up in my feed. And I am kind of going through my subscriptions and trying to delete or like unsubscribe from anything that I hadn't watched in a few years, or especially any bigger channels. If it's a smaller channel that I personally interact with, whether I've watched them recently or not, I'm going to stay subscribed to them. You know what I'm saying? If I actually have had interaction with them and they're subscribed to my channel, I want to stay subscribed to them. But all the bigger channels that I've subscribed to, hold on, let me see here. It's a beautiful day outside. Where am I? Rained for an hour and then sun came out and sky cleared up. And then we got Why Not Live It Up? Keep grinding. I don't know if you were just here a minute ago. I believe Why Not Live It Up? Do I not know you from are you one of the people I also have recently kind of like encountered through Matt from Off Topic Show? Let me know if I'm right or wrong. There's a couple of different places that I have recently discovered some newer channels, you know, other channels that are trying to build up and work up. But sometimes a lot of the people recently that I have discovered and are following, and they're following me, IEAS. I'm thinking you're trying to spell out yes, ain't you? OTS. Oh, yeah, Off Topic Show. So I'm right. So, you know, lo and behold, Off Topic Show. Cool. I'm just kind of waiting to see who might show up, who might not, or who shows up, who don't, whatever. You know what I mean? So this is the third time I've done this on a Wednesday. I was talking about the first time. I mean, I go live anytime I just want to. But as far as a scheduled stream, yeah, I've only been supporting Matt for probably, it's going on 2 years. It's been over a year and a half, or around a year and a half, that I think I've been following him, and we've been interacting and all that kind of stuff. And I was showing off. I do have an Off Topic shirt. Off Topic Show shirt. I've got the one with I got the one with him at his desk and stuff. And then that's one of his shirts. He sent that one. He had that one sent to me, but it's got the heart with the mushrooms on it and tie-dye. Oh. Are you saying you're what are you saying? Are you saying that you're a night shift nurse? Because that's the only thing I can figure out of that comment there. I got the red OG. Okay. Yeah, I'm wanting to probably this coming next payday. I only get paid once a month. I'm on disability, you know. I don't have a lot, but when I can, I try to support the things that I like. For one, Comicsgate. I collect comic books and stuff. Don't have a lot of comic books. Just got back into it a few years ago. I mainly like independent crowdfunding type stuff or older stuff that I can find for used on eBay for cheap. It don't have to be in good condition. I just like to read them and look at them. Why not live it up? 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 Oh, I can't do that great of blast beats anymore. I mean, I can still do them, but not for. I like to play slow and low and, whatever. Oh. And let's see. So, I read from devotionals and stuff. I don't just do that. Sometimes Matt be telling people, oh, he does scripture and stuff. I don't really read straight scripture. I just read from devotionals. And then I share about my life. Sometimes we talk about comic books. 1,000th customer. Fuck excuses. Who's making excuses? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Mother Nature provides. Or are you just meaning fuck excuses in general? So the reason I brought up any of these devotionals or anything is that if you live in the United States and you happen to want a chance to maybe read or win a copy of Jesus Calling, one of the things that I read usually every day. There for a while, I kind of got away from doing them. And then, when I got sober, I'm 53 days sober today. Again, it's been an off and on battle over the few years. But I'm doing a giveaway for Jesus Calling for people if you live in the United States. And I'm also doing a giveaway for issue 1 of Horace H. Hoover and issue 2 of Horace H. Hoover. So if you do like comic books, that's another giveaway I'm doing. Just kind of launched them both. I launched the Jesus Calling giveaway last week, or like about 5 days ago. I launched and said, okay, it's official. And then I think it was like a day or two ago I made it, or maybe it was Saturday. Could have been, or it was either Saturday or Sunday that I said I think it was Saturday. I did a comics group stream and I announced that I'm giving this away. And there'll be another giveaway for another issue 1 and issue 2 of Horace H. Hoover. I'm just going to do them separately. So that means, all in all, there's four comic books to give away. And all anybody has to do is, like, if they see that I'm talking about it right now, let me know in the chat, or go to any of the recent devotional videos, whether it's Jesus Always or Jesus Calling, and just comment on there and say, hey, I live in the U.S. I want a chance to win. There's a video up for the giveaway for this also. So all you really have to do is just say, hey, man, I want a chance to win them 2 comics. It's not that hard to do. It's not like I get thousands of people watching me or anything, but it makes it a little funner the more people that participate. I know that I have 3 names right now for the Jesus Calling giveaway. So there's 3 participants in that. I have 1 name for the Horace H. Hoover comic books. And I'm just kind of warming up right now, just kind of getting in the groove. Usually I end up dropping a link in the chat too for anybody to want to come on. Anybody that wants to come on, but right this second, I'm not dropping the link just yet. I will drop it here in a minute and put a link in the chat for people that might want to join the panel or, make a panel, because this ain't a panel. This is just me. Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? anyways today. I don't know what I'm doing really. Anyway, hopefully eventually I can spend the money and get some better things going on here. So CJ, what was it that CJ said before the last thing that CJ said? I was trying to remember that. It's a beautiful day outside where I am. Rained for an hour and then the sun came out and the sky cleared up. It looked like it was going to rain here all day long, which made it rather humid. And it was really, really dark clouds all morning long up until just a little while ago, a few hours ago maybe. And it still never rained. Now, we've had a chance of rain all day long, but it's a small chance here and there throughout the day. I can't really remember what the chances are as we're going into the evening. I think the chances, they fluctuate from hour to hour. We might get a few thunderstorms or something pop up here in the next hour or two, and then we might not. So the temperature here today has been fairly reasonable, other than any in maybe the 80s. When you have all the moisture in the air, it makes air really, really thick. So even at a lower temperature, it's like an oven outside. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Do I have a... God darn it. Okay, never mind. Oh, there I am. Slowing things down for a minute, I feel like. Oh, man. I think if I remember correctly on Wednesday, the first Wednesday I did this and it kicked off pretty well. I want to say that I was here for, 15, 20 minutes and there wasn't anybody there. Or if there was, it was just you, maybe, CJ. Or I don't remember who showed up first on that Wednesday. But I remember going and talking and hanging out and being by myself and just interacting with whoever was in chat for a little while. And then Self-Destruct was in the chat for a minute. Then he came on and was actually on the panel. So he did say he might show up today. So I'm going to hang in here for a little while anyway, even if I'm just by myself. Now, last Wednesday, I believe you did pop in for a minute, CJ, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I don't remember. But I do know that I only streamed for a little over an hour. Because, there was only a couple people that I think watched or listened. And if anybody did interact with me, it probably was you, CJ, if I remember correctly. But, hell, I can't hardly remember yesterday. So, remembering last Wednesday, even though I quit drinking, all those years of hard drinking and all the other stuff I've done, that'll wear you out and that'll make your memory a little bit, Plus, I'm just getting older. Let's see. Got a little bit of heart going. I got a little bit of heartburn going on here. But, excuse me. But it's like not every stream has to be not every stream has to go over an hour and be like 2, 3, 4 hours, but I'm always down with it when something is flowing. If I don't have anything else that's like scheduled or pressing my time and there's people in the chat and they're talking or, having conversation with each other and with me. Or if you get somebody that comes on and joins on screen with you so you can talk back and forth about different subjects. Oh. That heartburn bothering me. It ain't really heartburn, it's more indigestion. There's kind of a difference. It's like it's just bloatedness, really. That's what I think it is. Like just a little bit of bloating there. So it sounds like you've had a busy day. Like you said, you're usually working. So I'm assuming, CJ, have you already gotten done with work today, or are you still at work? Or, I know that you're, let's see. If I remember correctly, I was trying to remember how, I know that Cody, because he's over on the west, he's several hours behind us. You said you're over on the east, I think, or you're like more, so your time zone is not as far off from mine, I don't believe. Are you only a couple of hours different? Like on, it's going on 5:00 here Central Time. And I'm thinking me and your time and my time is probably only a couple hours difference. Because I remember that day that Cody was on here, and I mentioned that he was from Canada, and he mentioned the area of Canada he's from, and then compared to where you're at. So it looks like you're saying and confirming I'm on the right point there. Okay. See, I'm going to spit a bit of truth. Bit of truth about me and about... Hold on. I'm going to spit a bit of truth. God dang it. I'm going to spit a bit of truth. God darn it. Anyway. I'm going to spit a bit of truth. A bit of truth about me and about you. About things we all can do to help our motherfucking dreams come true. And if we can get on the same page, maybe we can start to relate and possibly create a brand new day. One with happiness without pain. One with love without hate. So it's time to step up to the plate. Don't hesitate. Anyway, it's 6:45, so it's 4:40. Yeah, 2 hours. You're 2 hours ahead of me. And then Cody's behind us, both of us, because he's about 4 hours behind, I think. If I remember correctly. 3 or 4, I don't know. Oh, I'm so happy to be alive. Boy, I got the good Lord on my side. I'm so happy to be alive. Boy, I've got the good Lord on my side. Anyway, never claimed to be really a singer, but I can vocalize. And, I'm trying to do better. I know how to scream. That's not that hard. Well, no, there is a finesse and there is kind of an art form to how to do certain style vocals. Some people think it's all screaming, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can really fucking hurt your voice. So, same with people that are in, if you're growling, if you were doing a growl, there's, although I can't really do low end growls like I used to. Yeah, I don't like the way I growl anymore. But it's all good, baby. Walking through. And I'm not a very good drummer. I'm just I think I'm mainly just fucking with the drum set because I'm a little fidgety. Trying to keep things flowing, keep the things rolling. I feel like I've had a pretty productive day, took a couple of walks today. I did a Jesus Always video. Did a Miracles Can Happen video. read from that today. Also, I did attend a morning online AA meeting. You know, and I've cooked something up. I've got enough cooked where I ate a little bit of it before I started the show, and then I've got plenty to eat on. A couple more bowls tonight, and I can eat several bowls tomorrow before it's all gone of what I made. So I'm good on that end. Did a few chores, you know, sweeping and stuff. Sometimes I beat myself up because like every day I kind of have a set of where I'd like to see myself at the end of the day. But a lot of days I don't get to exactly where I want to be. A lot of what I feel like I don't do enough of is reading. Like I really am trying to get back into whether it be comic books, whether it be, novels or even nonfiction, like something spiritual, something motivational, something inspirational, something even deep kind of, or whatever, about some kind of weird subject or something. But I was fucking around today. I posted some pictures of that. And that was me trying, like, I can't really do that well, but let me find the picture real quick. Right here. Let's see. Hold on. And I think it's right there. Kind of. So I was kind of trying to draw that out of the cherubs. I was actually I was in the online AA meeting, and I was listening to other people talk. And so I just pulled that book out, found a page, and then I did, So, and I never am trying to draw something exact. I'm just using it as a reference and then kind of seeing how well I can do, when I'm looking at something and trying to draw it, as opposed to just trying to imagine something and draw it, which I can do also. But, I'm more of a writer. I just ain't been doing a lot of writing. Even any of my poetry type writing, I haven't been doing a whole lot of. I really need, it's just like anything. If you're not using it pretty regularly, it kind of gets easy to just not forget it, but like get out of practice and not be doing it so much. How's it going, Tomcat? Ditto, man. It's good to see you here. I was just talking about, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about getting out of practice of writing, that I used to write all the time, whether that be short stories, poetry, stream of consciousness shit, just writing down ideas and thoughts, because I'd be so, just so like absorbed in different thoughts and stuff. Yeah, it's okay, Tomcat. I don't know why you're sorry. I think I started a few minutes before 4:15, but I actually just started playing a couple of the videos, like the video with the alien on it, and then it's got the song that you made, and it's got the words come up on it. And then after that, I did a couple of rounds of the thing I made for this particular show, The Rill Humday. The Rill Humday! And it's got that grindcore death metal song, Assholes, kind of overlaid to it, with some other stuff to it I put to it, kind of threw in a couple things, some fart noises on it, some stuff like that. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm getting gassy. Like I got kind of some indigestion. Oh. So you've been out of the house all day. Yeah, it's weird. They're usually pretty precise on the days that they say, like, if you know what that, like when it comes to cutting something off, they're usually pretty on point on that, ain't they? Uh, you know what I'm saying? Like they're probably not gonna, if you've been live for over 40 minutes. Well, I mean, I don't know. I had this scheduled. I think I scheduled this 2 days ago, if I remember correctly. I think I scheduled it on Monday. And then I reposted it in the community earlier today, like right about an hour before I came on here. But I played some of those. I looked at about 15 or 20 minutes of that 40 minutes was that playing the Ditto song and then playing the intro for the Hump Day. And then I've been playing the drums a little bit, like kind of, just. Here's a story about a man named Gray Cloud. And then, hold on. I'm obviously sub to you. Hit the bell years ago. YouTube being YouTube. Oh, I know. Everybody says this about. I think because I don't get. It's weird. I will sometimes get a notification of something I've already seen for a whole day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially if it's a channel that I pretty regularly kind of keep up with, or it pops up in my feed pretty regular without me having to look for it. A lot of times a video will appear, I watch it, and then the next day I'll get a fucking notification 24 hours later. Like it'll be telling me that this video's new and out. And I'm like, no, it fucking uploaded and was out yesterday. So why are you just now notifying me? So I don't really know. And a lot of people say that sometimes, I mean, so it really I don't know. It's like, so what's the point of, I like to think that if I schedule it a few days ahead of time, hopefully that it's gonna, that somebody sees the scheduled post and maybe remembers, or that YouTube would remind them. It almost seems redundant, to schedule it, but I'm trying to get myself, I'm trying to formulate where Saturdays I'm doing comics group, the funny, fun loving thing. And then maybe not every Wednesday, but when I can on Wednesdays doing the Real Hump Day, spelled RILL as a joke, kind of like just the real. Oh. I think we all are in some way. I had somebody get mad at me because I reposted something the other day on X. And it was a meme. It was a funny meme. And in the meme, somebody's referring to the frog outside the door or something. And they're talking about the retarded frog outside said something. And it's somebody that's been following me for a long time. And she came in the comments, and I've seen her mention this about a year ago. She doesn't like the word retard, and I understand why. I think she has a child that's got a learning disorder. So it's somewhat offensive to her. And she came in my comments letting me know that that's offensive. And I thought, You know what's really strange about it is that the word retard itself is not offensive. There's a reason we have the fucking word, right? All it means is someone's got, like, it just means there's different levels of it. So, like, it just means someone's kind of like maybe has a little bit slower ability to learn based on, certain things or whatever. But, it's one time in life. That's how people referred to people that were of that word. And, but over the years, a lot of people just got kind of like, they get offended by it, which I ain't worried about it. That person is a good person that felt offended, but I wasn't calling anybody that. I was only reposting a fucking meme anyway. And, it was a joke. It was a joke meme. So, like, sometimes life don't need to be taken so seriously, does it? Fucking dog. Bro. So I didn't respond back to her because we both have been following each other for a long time, and I know that she has a special needs child, so I can relate to the idea that she might not like that word. Even though my post had nothing to do with anybody in real life. It wasn't even me saying it or typing it out. But, some people, who knows, my friend might have been having a bad day too. You know what I'm saying? She might have been having a bad day because she's been liking some of the last few days worth of posts since that. I already told you why she was offended, because she has a child that is of that way, right? So, that still doesn't make it right. Like, just because, and she is my friend. Like, I've been knowing her for a while. So I was a little bit kind of like distraught that she would say that in the comments. Oh, that word is offensive. I don't like that. And, it had nothing to do with her anyway. So I didn't comment back, and I just kind of like kept to myself and thought, well, there's no reason to stir this shit up, to say anything, like what could I have said to make it any better? I could have either said, oh, I'm sorry, blah, 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 or I could have said, well, I can't help you. Like, I didn't mean nothing by it. It's a fucking joke. But yeah, I think some people take things a little too seriously sometimes. There's a time and place for us to take things serious, Well, that's what I'm saying is that there's a real meaning for the fucking word. Now, I do know that it is used in a slang, but like, most of the time, anytime I'm using the word, it's all in a jest. I'm just joking around. And, so what I was getting at was just, you never know what type of day someone's having. And then, of course, like I said, my friend Princess Peach, she has a child that is like remedial, got a little bit, is slow. And so for whatever reason, and maybe someone's used that word, towards her child or something, at some point, and it's made her kind of like, I would suppose that's probably the case. Because my neighbor Betty's like that. She had a brother that was like slow, and she's told me before that she don't really like the word either. But, a word is a word is a word. So, Oh. And I'm just kind of hanging out, man. I'm trying to keep this as a. Now, see, I did one last week, and I was by myself the whole time. There was a few people in the chat, but the first one that I did that was completely unscheduled and not even planned went off really well on a Wednesday about 4 weeks ago. And then the following week, I didn't do one. And then I did one last week, and I'm doing it this week. So I'm just trying to be consistent on every Wednesday. Well, if I don't do it every Wednesday, it's going to be every other Wednesday when I'm not feeling good. But this Wednesday means there's been 2 Wednesdays in a row. But I'm going to try to keep it around between 4 and somewhere between 4 and 4:30 on Wednesdays. Like if I'm not going to be able to do it, then I just won't schedule it. Or if I've already scheduled it and something comes up and I have to change it, I'll just do it, like not do it. I'll like let everybody know and everything. So what was you doing? Was you outside messing around? Or you said you've been gone. Was you at your parents'? Was you out doing some errands, shopping, things you had to do? Oh, man. I'm feeling real like that indigestion, man, is like really kind of fucking with me. That might keep me from going. Walking your dogs. We were talking about the weather here a little bit ago. Well, CJ said where he's at up in Canada, I think he said it rained and then it cleared up and now the sun is out and it's clear. It looked like it was going to rain here all day long up to about an hour or two ago. And, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just, I ate pretty quick before I got on here. And then like I took something that, you know how when you take if you take something when it starts breaking down in your stomach, I think I'm having that come up a little. It's just gassy feeling. Not gassy, kind of, like I said, a little bit bloated, and it's coming right in there, So, but what was I saying? The Real Gray Cloud. There's Cody from Subjugates Comics. Oh, what's up, Cody? Yeah, we were talking about the weather, and so here it looked like it was going to rain most of the day, but it just made it really humid, even though the temperature wasn't the highest. Somewhere in the 80s. I don't know what the high got to today, but I know we at least got in the 80s. But with the humidity, it felt, pretty bad. Like it wasn't, it was real thick. The air was real thick. And don't forget, I'm also giving away issue 1 of Horace H. Hoover and issue 2. That's if you live in the United States and you are interested in winning a couple of issues of a cool comic. This was originally a crowd-funded comic book. Issue 5 is not finished. The creator is actually working on issue 5, but he does have issues 1 through 4 that have been, printed and was released. But I have all 4 issues of that what's been put out. But I'm doing a giveaway issue 1 and issue 2, and then probably next month or so I'll do another giveaway for the same deal, issue 1 and 2, because I have 4 issues, like 2 of each. But I made a video like yesterday or the day before. It's a short talking about this. I kind of announced it on Saturday. Was working in my garden, sold my shares to my ex-employer, getting mad paid next week. Yeah, I heard you talk about that in the video. Whoa, golly, man, I don't know. Yeah, we hadn't had any rain. Damn it, man. I'm trying to make this longer than an hour, but I don't know if it's going to go that, because it depends on how, like, I'm this little bit of this indigestion's kind of bothering me. I mean, it ain't bothering me so bad, but it's it makes it harder to for me. It makes it harder for me to somewhat concentrate or be try to be somewhat entertaining and keep up with you guys. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to play a little something real quick for a minute. I'm going to take myself off camera for a minute.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of gum.
What'd you say, punk? Punk. Hey. Everybody, man, I hope you're doing all right. I'm doing fabulous. Still sober. I just got myself cleaned up and just put on my new, fresh the Silly Swallows t-shirt. Go check out his store. St. Lucky.
There's all these signs out there. There's cyberpunk artwork with video artwork.
Over and out. Oh, great crowd here, man. Ditto means I love you guys. So ditto.
You know, all of these people out there, video game devs, know how to program video games. I can't see the game.
Get your camel toe. Get you some camel toe. On the Rill Humday Show. Get you some camel toe. Got roped into cooking for some people. Well, that's always fun, ain't it? It's all good. I'm just hanging out. Oh, I'm gonna be on here for a little bit longer. I can deal with the indigestion, and if anybody wants to pop on for a minute, I have yet to put the link in the chat until then now. But I was kind of holding off because I didn't know I was when I started getting this this indigestion. Because remember, I was thinking it was heartburn, but like the two are different. Like one's just kind of gassy, like I feel bloated, and that's probably just from eating quick and then taking a couple of things, some supplements and some medicine right before I fucking decided to go live. So all that's like breaking down, and it's making kind of. But I'm going to be on here for a little bit longer. I always like to hang out if I can. Sometimes, like something comes up and it's not necessary to go on forever. I've already been on here for about an hour anyway, but cheers. Oh, that's up to you, Tomcat. Oh, but I'm dropping it because I was like, I realized I'll probably be on here for a little bit longer. And then, well, it depends. I guess I might not be if I fucking keep that shit up, huh? But remember also, I am giving away Horace H. Hoover issue 1, issue 2. Just say if you want to be in it, or if you don't say it here in the stream, if you happen to catch the video or any of the other videos I mentioned it in, I need to take some pictures and post it, post just a post in the community to let anybody know. There is one person that has entered this comic book contest, and they actually entered from X. Are you in one of them moods, Tomcat? Is that what's going on? One of them funky moods? Well, actually, it sounds like you've had a pretty good day, so you probably ain't in a funky mood. You took your dog for a walk. I guess you kind of like was thinking your power was going to be off already, but hey, count that as a blessing, I guess. And then it's cool that that like you cash that money, or you're cashing that money out. And you had said in that video this morning or whatever that I watched that you should be getting that next week or something. So hopefully that'll help you out for a little while. Because you were talking about that yesterday, wasn't you? Was it yesterday I did a stream and I walked around the pond and you were there? That's when you were talking about it, because you mentioned something and I didn't know what it was. And then you told me what it was. You told me whatever the letters mean, or what the letters were. It's something that wherever you can work and you can carry stuff over, or you build a little bit of, equity or something. I'm so happy to be. I'm so happy to be. God dang it. I'm so happy to be alive. I've got the good Lord on my side. I just keep playing the same shit over and over. I'm kind of like a one-trick pony when it comes to a lot of that. You know, like if I had like a fuller kit and stuff, I can do a little bit more. But I mean, all I can do is just keep a pretty basic beat, you know. But I'd like to kind of get where I could come up with some new. I wish I could break the cycle that I've been in for a while musically. Yeah, shares I own in my former company that I'm selling back to them at a profit. Oh, man. Dude, I shaved my head with the clippers, and then and after I did so, I got washed up, right? And about 20 minutes before, or 15 minutes before I was supposed to go live, I was like feeling my head, and I could feel where like I had missed a little bit. So I had got my clippers back out, and I done cut that little bit that was still like kind of annoying, like I could feel. And now I've got that itchy, like kind of like fucking, you know, because, you know, normally after I shave my head and everything, I usually wash up, and that's what I did. But then I got back over here, and I was getting everything ready, and I started like feeling the back of my head over here, and I was like, son of a bitch. And I looked in the mirror, and then that's what happened. You know what I mean? I ended up, I went ahead and cut what's there and a little bit on my neck, and just got that kind of, it's just kind of got an itchiness right here where that last spot that I fucking had to cut that I had not actually realized that I missed. See, what time is it? 5:21. Okay. See. We got Tomcat in the house. Tomcat in the house. Tomcat in the house. We got CJ also and River Self-Destruct. Yeah, I never shave really. I mean, you know, occasionally, like, you know, like last year or sometime earlier this year, I might have been right at the beginning of the year. I shaved, or it might have been last year before the end of the year. I don't remember. Whenever it was, I shaved everything off right here and then left all this like a long goatee, and then I just started letting it grow back again. Yeah, I'm in Central Time Zone. Yeah, CJ was saying he's 2 hours ahead. When I was first talking to him, it was 6 something there. But he's in Canada. Now, Cody, who is in Canada also, but he's out on the west end of Canada, he's several hours behind. So you're in Eastern time, I guess. 6:32, yeah. Because it's 5 well, I'm seeing 5:23. Oh. I was Eastern time zone for 10 or 11 years in North Carolina. But I grew up in Central time zone in Tennessee. Middle Tennessee. Let me see if I can pull something up here. Might as well, you know, it'll be a lot easier if I do have, I don't know if I can do this or not, but I'm going to try to. Probably get it down something. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. So there was something that I saw a trailer for the other day, and I saved it. Oh, and I was thinking about trying to see if it. Okay. Uh, and I've had this same trouble before. I have a playlist that's called Watch Later, but it don't show up, like it's hidden from me somehow, and I don't know why. Uh, Sort by. So I guess I'm not able to really. I'm trying to figure out why it don't just show up like. So I'm kind of killing time, or I'm kind of making dead space here doing this. I was trying to figure out where's my watch history then. Where do I find? Man, this fucking shit's fucking insane. I fucking can't stand this shit. So where's my? History. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry if you're saying something in the chat right now. I've got to go now. Sorry, haven't eaten in 3 days. The heat has stolen my appetite till now. Oh, okay. The only reason I didn't see that is because I was trying to find something and I had to split the screens. This is what we were talking about yesterday. Once I'm able to get another monitor and be able to have something pulled up on the other end, I won't be fumbling around quite as bad. Okay, Tomcat, I love you, brother. Ditto, ditto, ditto. You know that we and if you go dark, I'll like if I don't see you making videos in the next few days, I understand why, because you've already explained it. So yeah, 7:23 your time. So you're an hour ahead of Tomcat. Tomcat's an hour ahead of me, and you're 2 hours ahead of me. Okay, anyway, blah, 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 blah. I was trying to figure out something here. And that ain't it. And here I am. There's a new zombie movie coming out that pretty much just looks kind of like a paying homage to Night of the Living Dead. I saw that trailer. It's called Night of the Rising Dead. Probably get a copyright claim on this, wouldn't I? I just muted it. I think I've seen some people do that. So I saw this trailer, but this ain't the trailer that I really saved and wanted to actually find. There's some other cooler movie that I kind of was like, but they end up in a house. They board themselves in a house. Of course, it looks like it's set a little bit more modern, maybe. I'm not really sure. But it kind of looks, it's definitely kind of a ripoff. I don't think it's really a ripoff. I think it's someone trying to just honor the zombie genre and George A. Romero specifically. So, anyway, that's pretty badass right there. But that ain't really what I was trying to find. Let me see if I can find. So, I was trying to look at history. So, here's the history. And it was like I'm trying to find I believe it was this movie here that looks interesting to me. Water Horse. I want to say that might have been it. I don't know what the rules are on playing the sound.
Like chaff?
But it's probably like, I know a copyright claim is nothing bad. You just don't want to strike. So a claim, if they claim it.
When I was 10, my family went to Lake Chaff. My mom walked into the water.
I'm not sure if this is the one that I'm really trying to remember finding. I have one on a watch list, on a playlist, and I can't find my playlist. So, but this looks interesting.
We're in the lake.
When you pay disrespect to someone else's home, this is what happened, and the land is our home.
Clara, did you see this woman? Clara!
Anyway, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here. It was nice to have Tomcat here. It's nice to have you here, CJ. I appreciate you listening, hanging out while you can. Cody stopped by. I don't know if Cody's still there or not. And then Rev Self-Destruct. Sounds like your little. Sounds like Reverend Self-Destruct just finished cooking and he's sweating his ass off right now. So either he is saying he really ain't up for coming on, because if he had been, he probably would have hit the link already, because I'd shared the link in the DM group, and I noticed, nobody else really is using the DM group, but I'm gonna fucking use it. I might as well. I ended one DM group and then started it back because some people were asking me, but I wanted to revise it. But it's kind of like, I don't know what the fucking real reason is, other than it's a private way to let people know a few things. But I post everything publicly anyway. But I do know Cody posts his live streams in there and links, and so does Will, the Will Studios. I like Will. Will's good people. Let's see what we got here. I just, I don't know what makes one time be really fun and more popping, and then the next time not be so great. Like, I don't think I've done anything wrong on this stream. I think I've done pretty good. But like that one Wednesday when it was like, there was like people in the chat, man. There were like up to 10 people in the chat, not all at once, but you had like 10 different people in and out throughout the few hours that I was on there. And then there was a handful of people that, you being one of them, CJ, that was active in the chat quite a bit of the time that I was on there. And, but like I said, they're not going to always be like that, until you get like a, hopefully I can get better, more entertaining. And like I said, also having I can't wait to get a monitor. I'm going to make sure I get some kind of cheap ass monitor next month, next payday. I think I'm going to make mine intentionally look at a couple of thrift stores first, but you can even get like a small, cheap. I don't need anything big, just a small, so I can set it, to the side and see what's going on there. I thought I put something in here, but I don't know where it's at. I thought I did, but let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know where it went. Oh.
Hey, you can't park that animal over there. It's illegal.
They can take me down for that too if they want, I guess. That's only 14 seconds though. I don't know if they can really not take me down, but you know what I'm saying. That's from their movie, and them big studios like to fucking claim everything they can. Okay, well, I think I've been on here long enough. If things were flowing and we had, you know, like if Tomcat had came on or Self Destruct or somebody was popped on here, you know, on the panel, probably would have been, you know, motivation enough to stay going. But I feel like I've done okay, man. Like there's no reason for me to beat myself up. Sometimes they're going to be really a lot. Some streams are going to be funner than other streams. But I don't think I did anything wrong today. I think I did pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to do to get more people to hopefully want to be enter this comic book giveaway. You know, I don't know. I know if I was had it open to the Canada too, but let's see. Well, we got one person in it, and I'm going to leave it up for a couple of weeks because I got to get through all the next week and then most of the next week before I get paid. I'll get paid the week after next, but it'll be towards the end of the week, like on Thursday or Friday. So and I'm like, today's Wednesday, so I'm not even in next week yet. So, but the way I'm going to try to do it is I'm going to try to time it where I officially close it out, maybe leading up to a certain Saturday, and then on that Saturday for the comic book, draw a name maybe on a comics group live. For the Jesus Calling, I'm also going to probably take this down the last week of July or right at the end of July or like 29th, 30th of July in the contest. The first couple of days of August, do a video or a live stream and pull a name. Same with the Horace H. Hoover giveaway. So trying to time it where when I pull the name, within just a few days, I've either just got paid or I've already been paid, and I'm able to, like, as soon as I have the address for whoever it is that won, I can go straight to the post office, either on payday or the following day, whatever. And so I might end it not this coming up week. It'll go for the rest of this week, all of next week, and then half of the last week. About Wednesday, I'll take the contest down, and then I'll get paid Thursday or Friday. So I'll pull the names sometime around then. Anyway, it's been fun. I appreciate everybody being here. Anybody that interacted with me, talked to me, said hi. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. And I'm going to zone out, or I'm going to get off of here and try to mellow out a little bit, kind of start winding down, even though it's only, it's going on about 6 o'clock, but just start gearing myself down and try to get in a relaxing state of mind. So until next time, over and out. Ditto.